As always, it is Thursday, and it is time to deliver some more Patreon requests for you guys. We're going back to Cyborg 1999, and this gentleman here has asked me a request. What if Amanda Waller was originally a part of the Marvel Universe? What if the Wall, that's her nickname, I usually call her the bitch, was originally a part of the Marvel Universe? Now, as you all know, Amanda Waller is considered an antagonist and sometimes an ally to the superhumans in DC, but she don't trust them for a second. She's always a part of some shadow organization, and of course she is the director of the Suicide Squad. So what if she was a part of the Marvel Universe? So this is how I look at it from a standpoint of viewing it. When I really thought about it, okay, the Wall, she would have some connection with, in my opinion, Henry Peter Gyrich and their beliefs on how the world, the government should look at superhumans, with Gyrich being more obsessed with mutants and stuff. She would be more concerned about the metahumans that are coming out, and she would be a huge antagonist to the original Nick Fury. She would not really be on Nick's side. She would very much disagree with the government giving Nick Fury that kind of power with S.H.I.E.L.D. and things like that. And in my opinion, with S.H.I.E.L.D. falling, I would literally have her be kind of an antagonist of the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. She wouldn't trust no superhuman, no metahuman in the Marvel Universe, no matter how much some of these how much they look at things, but she's always gonna, I don't care who it is, whether it's Spider-Man, Daredevil, it don't matter. She would be so obsessed with probably trying to find out who these people are. She would try to have operatives everywhere, especially with the main base heroes that are based in New York. So she would be like, I want operatives always trying to figure out Spider-Man's patrol. Where does he patrol? Try to figure out maybe you can get something off his webbing, knowing that you can't because it dissolves in an hour. Same thing with Daredevil. She would always be at odds with guys like Captain America. Oh my God. And it don't matter which Captain America. She would not trust Cap with a second. Like, she would not believe this whole good-hearted man and righteous man and everything like that. She would just be so paranoid. She would be on that same level of paranoia as Batman. So she would always be trying to figure out if one of these so-called heroes snaps and turns over the leaf and joins the dark side. I want to be ready for them. I can see that completely with her. She's going to be like, yeah, okay, I'm going to be watching you. She wouldn't trust the Asgardians because she would look like their power, all that power. She would always try to figure out ways of stopping them, especially Thor from coming to Earth, things like that. Yeah, the mutants she would look at too, but I would have her have more connections with Henry Peter Gyrich and things like that. But more importantly, in terms of, for me, she would be the director of the Thunderbolts, not Zemo. She would be. If she was in the Marvel Universe, she would be the founder and creator of the Thunderbolts. And boy, would she have a field day with some of the villains there. So in hindsight, she would either Zemo try to, but in a sense, she would be definitely. Zemo would probably be working for her and trying to take power from her, as in the Thunderbolts. Remember, Zemo was the creator of the Thunderbolts. Baron von Zemo was the creator of Thunderbolts currently in the Marvel comics, but if she was in the Marvel universe, Marvel comics, she would be director of the Thunderbolts. And I can clearly see a lot of the Thunderbolts, especially, let's say, we'll look at characters like Abe Jensen, who was the Jenkins, who was the Beetle, but now he's Mach 10 and all that. He would want out because Abe wanted to change. He didn't want to be a villain. Songbird would have instant problems. I can clearly see the Wall, Amanda Waller, just having issues with everybody. Luke Cage, oh my God, she would have problems with him. She would never look at him more than just, you're a convict. You are a convict. You're an escaped convict. You belong behind jail. Kunlun, all these mystical places that you can't get to outside of moving through a different dimension. She would be trying to get there or try to stop it from the immortal Iron Fist, the mortal weapons coming over to Earth, things like that. It would be scary in a sense, and it would be a sense her major villain, her major antagonist would be Nick Fury. Nick Fury would be on her ass every time, like, you think you got some stroke? I'ma show you, yeah, I got more. I could see Amanda literally joining, having some allegiance with characters you would not think, you wouldn't think. Like, I can see her in some cases not trusting guys like, let's say, Dr. Doom, but having some kind of allegiance. You scratch my back, Doom, I'll scratch yours. I'm not saying she would work for Hydra or anything like that, but she would probably want to work with AIM, steal things from AIM, like Iron Man, Captain America. The Avengers alone, she would have issues with. And more importantly, I could see her, and I guarantee you, she would go. I can see her literally, I can clearly see her stealing Maria Hill from Nick Fury, because in the comics, Maria Hill is a bitch, just like Amanda Waller, and don't give too much crap about any of the metahumans. You saw how she was in Civil War. She would be the same way. There'll be Amanda Waller in the Marvel Universe will truly live up to her nickname, The Wall. It would be scary sometimes. It would be legit scariness. She would probably start a war somewhere just to blame it on superhumans. I could see her being the catalyst for certain events. Just saying. So yeah, if she was in the Marvel Universe, she'd be more, in my opinion, more deadlier than she is in DC. That's just personally me. And I can see her being at odds with the original Nick Fury. Not his son, but him. So guys, what do you think about that? How do you feel about that? What if Amanda Waller was originally created for the Marvel Universe? She was originally in the Marvel Universe. Do you agree with anything I just said? If not, what do you feel? Thanks again, Cyborg. Take care as always, guys. See you guys next time.